Even more than Fujisaki's model, quantitative models such as Kochansky and Shin's appear broadly compatible with the sequential intonation phonology. Ultimately, any phonological model of intonation will have to be accompanied by a detailed quantitative characterization of how the individual phonological events are realized phonetically and how they interact with one another. And models like Seuss and Kochansky and She's individualization parameters can be modified in a variety of ways, can easily be used to just that. That is, the issue of sequential and overlay models discussed in this section may have already turned into the more tractable question of how F0 realization parameters interact. However, I have included these models in the discussion here because they are still, to a considerable extent, based on the assumption that intonational meanings or functions such as focus and interrogativity are directly signaled by the variability of acoustic parameters and not mediated by the occurrence of phonological events. In other words, the more basic question of how intonation conveys meaning discussed in the section 1.3.1 remains a fundamental point of disagreement. Schu's work, in particular, is clearly motivated by a purely parametric approach to intonational meaning. See especially Schu and Schu 2005. It seems unlikely that those who find the purely parametric approach attractive will take a few pieces of evidence for phonological structure as signaling the end of the debate. 1.3.3 Intonation and lexical pitch features. The overlay approach is based not only on Bollinger's wave metaphor quoted earlier, but on a widespread and particularly justifiable view of a relation between the post-lexical features of intonation as lexical features such as tone or word accent. A traditional way to thinking about this relation is that all languages have intonation and that in addition some languages have local pitch perturbation for word accent or tone overlaid and the global intonation. There is, as we will see at several points throughout the book, some phonetic basis for this idea, and in fact I believe it is an important challenge for sequential phonological theories of intonation to deal with tone intonation realizations of this sort. Tone intonation relation. Okay. It is no accident that recent parameter interaction approaches such as Kochansky and Shinshi and Schulz were motivated initially by attempts to model F0 in sentence context in Chinese, where lexical post-lexical interactions are central empirical issue.